Tonight on CTV, ASCSU reviews the proposed raise in student fees.
Students learn more about summer session and financial aid.
The opening of CSU's new beehives was hosted at the Durell Center Tuesday afternoon.
All that and more from the people you know, starting now on CTV.
Welcome to CTV News. I'm Sydney Paul.
And I'm Amelia Castaneda. Here's what's happening in the news near you.
Last week, we talked about the proposed raise in student fees that was brought before ASCSU. Stuart Smith has the follow-up to that report.
The ASCSU Senate was on the perfect date last night, and discussion was neither too hot nor too cold, just perfect for a light jacket. The biggest part of the docket was the student fee bill that was presented to the body last week, proposing a 1.59% increase in fees from this year. Senate passed it,
with a vote of 22-0 to 0, this unanimously passes.
And will now send it to CSU's Board of Governors.
And so the long bill has been sent. They have that. They're ready to meet next week, and they'll discuss it.
Most of the fees came from increases in minimum wage, but two departments had fees raised for more than that.
That included Committee for Disabled Student Accessibility. Those are for 2 new positions. And then ATFAB, Alternative Transportation Fee Advisory Board, they now will have enough money to begin a funding pool and start funding those projects that come down the pike.
The Senate also unanimously passed a bill to provide funding to student diversity programs and services for new furniture.
Just for more examples, this thing is gross. It's ripping, it's falling apart.
With a 24-0 vote, this bill has passed.
Bill author Delray Echohawk presented to the body pictures of the current furniture and the furniture SDPS is allowed to purchase through university contracts. As to why they are asking for money for furniture,
are you able to accept donations of chairs?
We could, but who's gonna routinely do that? I don't know.
For CTV 11, I'm Stuart Smith.
Next week's ASCSU meeting will be a back-to-back meeting with the 47th and the 48th Senate.
Over a dozen students from the Red Whistle Brigade marched through the LSC yesterday, chanting and holding signs for an end to sexual assault and victim blaming. The demonstration started in the food court with the students displaying banners and shouting, quote, "We deserve a rape-free campus. Blame rapists, not victims. Sexual assault should not be part of the college experience, and the only person who causes rape is a rapist." The students then moved outside repeating their message. Hannah Manning, co-organizer of the event, said that it was thoughtful, it was powerful that everyone got silent and listened to the messages in the food court, because survivors aren't really listened to.
A spring break event put on by Pi Kappa Phi is being protested by the CSU Multicultural Greek Council. The event is a competitive series of tasks for sororities. The piece that the protest is focused on is the name, Queens of the Jungle. Cassandra Vigil, president of Multicultural Council, says the word jungle has been used to trivialize people of color and cultures of color. The Multicultural Council issued a letter addressing their concerns Monday. The following day, Pi Kappa Phi sold their shirts at a flea market, which was protested by the council. The president of Pi Kappa Phi, Jonathan Moriale, issued a statement saying it never was, nor will it ever be, our intent to trivialize or appropriate cultures, and mentioned that the name was a play on King of the Jungle, which is a term issued to describe lions.
3 out of 5 CSU students participate in summer session during their time at CSU. Students learn more about summer session and financial aid while relaxing with furry friends this week.
So Pups in the Plaza is, again, primarily a chance for students to take a break and to relax a bit and to connect with us. We want to be in a place where students can see us and have their questions answered.
These pups are special. They are part of the HABIC program.
HABIC stands for Human Animal Bond in Colorado, and we are a center in the School of Social Work. So we're very closely affiliated with CSU.
As students play with these pups, they also have the opportunity to learn about summer session, including some of the benefits.
Students can really concentrate on 1 or 2 classes at a time, and the courses are quite, fast-paced in the 4 and 8 week terms in particular. So when they're going to class every day, they're really delving deep into that material, they have closer contact with their faculty and with their classmates, so that promotes better engagement and better learning environment for them.
Financial benefits include financial aid, non-resident tuition reduction for the first 3 credits for both undergraduate and graduate students who take online courses, and Parmalee Hall offers prorated housing for students.
So our students can stay in Parmalee Hall only for the length of time that they need, as long as they're registered for at least 1 credit in summer session.
According to RSTAL, over 7,000 students participated in summer session last year. The program has 4-week, 8-week, and 12-week sessions.
For more information on this summer opportunity, you can visit summer.colestate.edu.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony for CSU's new beehives was hosted by the Apiculture Club and held at the Durell Center on Tuesday afternoon.
The ribbon-cutting ceremony was held both in honor of the bees' new home here at CSU, as well as to bring awareness to bees and their declining population. The apiculture community aims to educate the community on bees and apiculture.
The 3 hives we decided to put up this year, funded by Housing and Dining Services. They put in a lot of work into getting these hives up here. There's a lot of PR stuff and, funding to allocate and other things. And we worked with them to try to get this opportunity for students to get involved in beekeeping.
Freddie believes this will help progress the need for bees even further.
Having this integrated as this is a positive thing, to have this farm-to-table urban ag experience where we're getting people to be hands-on with something that maybe people don't have experience with or access to in their own private life, which is a really cool experience for people.
The Apiculture Club started off with an idea and soon followed through with its funding.
We can pitch to them to get a webcam and get some bees and have this really cool place for students to learn and have it interactive here with the Durell Center, and so that it's a thing where if we get honey out, it goes back into the Durell Center. It kind of is this whole really cool sustainability urban agriculture experience for everyone. And so they found the funding for it, and then we worked with them to purchase all the correct materials, and then we're here. We're gonna roll with it.
For more information, you can visit ramlink.campuslabs.com.
John Cafellas, the Colorado Senator of the 14th District, will have a community issues forum at the Old Town Library this Saturday. The main topic of discussion will be school safety and gun violence. The event will start at 10 a.m. and last about half an hour.
Tonight, there is a Take Back the Night protest going on at the Montfort Quad. We go live to Isabella Roberts. Well, that's all we have for news.
Stay tuned for weather, sports, and entertainment right after this.